Hello. Hey guys, welcome to the Cody Knits podcast. This is episode 24. Um, I am Cody. I'm your host. The bird that you hear is Billy Bob, and he likes to participate. And also, this is Diamond. Diamond Dog. It's my baby girl. I'm a little lap monster. Say hello. Hello. Say hi to Bryony. Hello. So, for those of you who are um, new to the podcast, welcome. Thank you for checking me out, and thank you for the returning viewers who keep on coming back and want to see what I'm up to. Um, you can find me on Ravelry as Cody Knits, and there's a Cody Knits podcast Ravelry group, and there is that's all on Ravelry. YouTube, you can find me on Cody Knits Podcast. And on Instagram, I am nurse_Cody. So check me out there. I post a lot of pictures of my FOs and things like that. So if I don't get to put them on here, they're always there. So where to start? One thing I wanted to First off, I start off by saying blah blah word. Is thank you all so much for everyone's been having such kind and encouraging words, and it's very sweet. Isn't it very sweet? And Billy Bob says it's sweet too. Um, so thank you all so much. This week has started off really well. I have a couple interviews lined up, and I have some family helping me out to keep me from stressing out about money and things like that, which I should have known that would happen, but you just don't like to really ask or whatnot. Um, but yeah, thank you all for being so supportive and encouraging, and yeah, I shouldn't worry, but it's hard not to, but it's all going to be fine, right? I had this on so nice earlier, but this, if you don't remember, is my um, mainsail shawl that I knit for myself, and the yarn is Malabrigo, and it is only 35 degrees today, and last night it was like 28 or something, so it's been cold. Um, but it's a beautiful day. The sun is shining, the sky is blue, and it's just cold, which I don't mind. It means I get to put on my nice warm knitted stuff. So anyway, like I was saying, I have a few interviews coming up. I also have some other leads for some jobs, which is always good. Emory, um, the company I used to work for, you might have heard of it, with the whole Ebola thing. That's where the first person was treated at and all that stuff. But anyway, that is the hospital I worked at as a nurse, and their oncology department is probably going to be hiring some new nurse practitioners shortly or in the near future, which I would love to stay in oncology and continue working there. So hopefully that'll come through. Also have some leads for job opportunity down in Florida in like Clearwater, St. Pete area, which that would be a fun adventure moving to the beach. I love the beach. That's my favorite place ever. It's so relaxing. So yeah, that would be cool. And then I also have a couple of like I have an interview next Monday for a job. It's a doctor who uh like owns and runs urgent care centers kind of in rural areas um that don't have a lot of access to health care and things like that in urgent care. So I may be I mean, I'm going to go interview with him. It's not necessarily my ideal job, but I'm going to go interview and see what they have to offer. And so, yeah, got a few things coming along. Oh, I'm just trying to, well, what I'm doing is just keeping positive vibes out there in the universe, and I don't have to worry about not being able to pay the bills and stuff, so that helps. So I'm just, yeah, so I'm much better. I'm not so depressed, and it meant so much to me that you all. I was going to sit down today and reply to the messages, but I decided instead to do a podcast and take the time and just talk and let you know what's going on. It's a little easier because I know there's so many people. It's been so encouraging and on Facebook and on YouTube and Ravelry, and I just thank you all so much. It means a lot. It's nice to have people encouraging you and knowing that people care, and that just means a lot. And people I don't even know, or like I kind of know some of you, but some people that I've never met or anything. It's just so anyway. It's really cool, very touching, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. But yeah, you don't have to worry about me. I'm gonna be okay. Um, so now I have the ability to I don't have to rush into a job. And I also have some options coming up for uh, working like some contract work as just a registered nurse that I can do, and I'm looking into that and seeing um, what they have to offer, and I don't want to be stuck in a contract with that kind of situation. If a nurse practitioner job opens up, because well, I went to school to be a nurse practitioner. One, so I'd like to practice in that role, and two, I'll make a lot more money as a nurse practitioner. So with that being said, again, thank you all. It means a lot. But let's talk about some yarny goodness. I have a few things to show you. A couple of finished objects. I have some whips. They're the same as the last podcast, and I really haven't um, done anything with them, so I'm probably not going to show you those. A little bit of spinning, and I do have. Today I got my Fiberista yarn club came in because it I'd already paid for it, so they sent it. But I won't get one for February. I skipped the month, and then if I don't have a job, then I'll skip. So that was nice. And I should get one more yarn box subscription coming in. I'm not sure if I'll continue the yarn box subscription or not. I really like the Fiberista Club, but yarn box, I like some stuff, most of it, but I don't know. Anyway, so first finished subject, you can kind of see back here. I had finished my corner to corner crochet blanket. I'm not going to see. Oops, sorry, Diamond. It almost fell out off my lap. See it about my wingspan, and it's square. I didn't make it rectangular, but it's perfect for especially sitting here on my chair I'm going to put this on my lap actually because Diamond's shivering a little bit, so she's cold. I woke up with a pretty yucky cough today too, so if I cough, I apologize. Yeah, I finished that. I really like it. I may go back and add a border around it. I think it would look better with a border, but the reason I didn't is because I really like how it's the different colors, and I don't want to have to change. Like if I do a border, I don't want to change every 3 rows to match. It would be too much more than I want to do for this blanket, and I could go around and do all white. So if I do add a border sometime down the road, it'll probably be all white around. I don't know, I haven't decided, but I like it like this just fine. So I was anxious and excited to get off my needles. The other thing I finished was the pair of gloves I was knitting for a friend. Now, the gloves were, the pattern was by Stacy at Very Pink Knits. It was a very well written pattern. It was easy to follow. And then, of course, she has her video tutorials that correspond with it. I knitted them on the DPNs. I'm not sure if I'll ever knit a pair of gloves again. I didn't completely hate it. But I didn't exactly enjoy it either. Cause, each little finger you have to knit separately, and the thumb, and it just, and then it being on DPNs, I'm a lot slower on DPNs, and I feel like my work isn't as neat. And I don't know, maybe next time if I do another pair of gloves, I'll try just using magic loop. But I didn't use magic loop because I didn't have the correct needles. So I just did the DPN. So I don't know. Maybe it was nice to be able to fit them to your hands. I tried them on. His hands are a little bit bigger than mine, but I mean it was warm. It was nice. I've already given them to him, so I'm going to try to insert a picture of them finished somewhere on here. Hopefully. Not the best. I'm looking into another video editor program. Right now, what I use is called Wondershare Video Editor. I believe it was like a free one from the internet. And it's okay. It does what I need it to do. And then eventually, I would really like to get a film on better quality camera. Well, right now I just use the webcam on my computer. I would like to use my phone or an iPad. They usually have really pretty good cameras, but my phone doesn't have enough memory to hold the video. So it'd be like cut off in 15 minutes. It'd be like 15 minutes at most, and all that. That's just too much trouble. So, anyway, those are my 2 finished objects. I have not made any other progress on anything. I put a couple of squares on my scrap blanket thing, and I really like working on that, by the way. And that's about all of my, so I'm still doing the entrelac cowl. I'll probably pick that up and work on it some today. I need to sing that sweater, that baby sweater of doom, but I just can't. I just can't right now. But I will. So yeah, Now I do have some spinning that I want to show you, and this is some that I've done. Now I don't know much about this spindle. I know it's a top foil spindle. It's got good weight on it. This is one that the girl I know who was teaching me to spin and helping, or who is, she let me borrow this. And actually, I think when she was home for the holidays, she bought me one. But she let me borrow this, and she gave me this fiber. Fiber is BFL, and I'm pretty happy with it. It's pretty consistent for the most part. It's not perfect, but it's hand spun, right? So I have it on here. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do next. I mean, I know you have options like you can, spin up another one of these and ply it and that kind of stuff. But I'm not sure if I want to do this because I'm out. I used all of the BFL that she had me, which is really fun to work with. It has really long staple length, I believe. So that was fun to play with, and but yeah, I really like drop spindling. I can't wait to um, get some more fiber, and um, I still have the kind that Deb sent me from Fondant Fiber. I have a lot of that, but it has like a lot of silk and stuff like that in it, and I think I need to practice a little bit more with some, uh, just stuff that's just wool, maybe, with a little bit longer staple length, for a little bit more before um, and get a little more consistent before I spin up some more of that because it's beautiful fiber and I really want to make something out of it because she sent me a pretty good amount of it. So I would like to actually, I'd like to spin it pretty thin and ply it, because I have enough to do that. So, but I want to get a little bit better at it before I dig back into that. I was trying to see if I had it here. No, sorry. That's spinning. We're supposed to meet back up on Saturday and have a spinning and knitting day. We just kind of sit there and have coffee and talk about random stuff and knitting, and it's fun. I really enjoy her. We get along really well. And she loves spinning. She knits too. Um, but she spins more than she knits. So, oh, let me show you. This is a little skein of yarn that she spun up. It's hand spun, and I think it's beautiful. It's Dorset horn top and BFL. Um, so she spent this up, and she gave it to me. And I want to, it's only about 90 yards. So I think I could knit a little beanie hat or something out of it. But I want to save it for now because this is the only hand spun that I have. And I just think it's beautiful. She's saying that I actually, caught on pretty quickly. And she said if I ever want to like spin on a wheel, she says because I'm learning to do all the drafting and stuff with the drop spindle, that it would probably be easier for me to learn how to spin on a wheel. Because then I just have to add kind of the motion of treadling and that kind of stuff or whatever. I don't know. But so that was fun. And by the end of that first session, I don't remember if I talked about it or not, but we only met one time. By the end of that first day, we were there all day. And my mom had a seizure that day. So she was very patient because I was like on the phone being rude, but I had to see about my mom. And I was on the phone with the nurses at the hospital and all that. So by the end of that first day, well, probably by the middle of the day, I was able to actually drop this, like spin it and actually drop it in draft. Um, so that was fun. I mean, I was like, wow, I'm actually doing it because before the only, like, I would have to, like, I would, do the parking draft method. So it's fun. I can't wait to be able to be, or to be good enough at spinning. I mean, it's falling off the chair. She doesn't quite understand that my butt and her butt do not exactly fit on this chair. Um, but yeah, we work it out. So anyway, that's spinning. Let me just check here. I made some notes. Excuse me. Okay. Oh, so for those of you who watched my podcast ever how long it was, last week or whatever, you know that I published my growing cowl. I mean, my growing flowers cowl. And some of you have already bought it, and thank you so much. That was very sweet. I wasn't expecting people to actually buy it, especially that quickly. Um, so it's on Ravelry for those of you who don't know. Just you can type in growing flowers cowl and you will find it. And it's this cowl. It has two sizes. This is the larger size. This is for more if you want it to just kind of drape around your neck like this. It's really not, big enough to wrap twice. But if you want it, just to kind of drape down, and like tuck it into your coat, that kind of thing, this is a good size. The other, the smaller size, I believe I took out. I believe I can't remember exactly, but I believe it's about this. So um, it's more going to be like around your neck and standing up a little better. So does have the two sizes in the same pattern. You don't have to buy two patterns or whatnot. I put on. It's all in one. I'm really proud of this one. I mean, it actually looks like a flower. And I call it. If I don't think I explained it last time, but I called it growing flowers because the bottom has like a seed stitch border, and flowers start off as seeds, and then the next part is a little lacy section, and that kind of looks like the stem and the leaves, and then the top part, the next part, the flower blooms, and then the very top is just kind of like the sky. It's another seed stitch border, but you can do truly you can do whatever border like you wanted. Um, just as long as it's the same number of stitches, and then yeah, as long as you do the same number of stitches and stuff. And I really suspect that some of you guys, your pattern will look better. I mean, yours will look better than mine because most of you are a lot better knitters than I am, and better at blocking and things like that. So yours will probably look better. And I can't wait to see them. No rush, but I am excited. So I'm going to do a growing flowers cow. a knit along. I'll put a thread up on the Cody Knits podcast Ravelry group. I'll put a thread up, and this one's gonna be pretty laid back, I think. How about we just do? Let's do it through the end of February, and we'll just have one thread so you can chatter and post your finished objects or your whips. I'm going to say you don't have to be done. I'd say, you know, I mean, I'll, if you're like halfway through it, that's fine. I'm not going to be too picky. And the chatter thread, and I haven't decided on prizes at the moment, but I'm sure I can come up with a couple. So yeah, I'll probably draw, a few, randomly pick, and yeah, just pretty laid back. But yeah, just participate. That's really all. If you participate, you're eligible to win. But yeah, we want to see all your, I want to see all your comments and suggestions. I want to see if you're enjoying it. Knit it up and let's, see what's going on. The more you participate, the more chances you have to win a prize. So that's that. Speaking of prizes, for those of you who won the last giveaway, congratulations again. I'm so glad. But I sent them all off today in the mail, so you should be getting them in the next couple of weeks, hopefully. So sorry about that. I got a couple of acquisitions, I guess. My mom got me this journal. This is going to be my 2016 knitting journal. I'm really excited to start using it. I like the colors. I like that it has this little strappy thing. I like that it's a good size. This is my last year's one. The binding's breaking that it is so full, but this is what I do. I put my pattern. I put the name of the pattern, who wrote it. I put examples of the yarn, things like that. And then I've also put in the back, when you guys send me cards and stuff, I keep them. It's like my little scrapbook / knitting journal. And I mean, one, this is full, but it's a new year, and I like to keep it, I like things organized. I'm a little weird like that. Yeah, and then here is the yarn from the Fiberista Club. This is I don't know if that this on the screen it's looking a lot more yellow than it's looking yellow instead. So this is really like chocolatey browns and some like I wish it would show the right color. No. This is a lot darker. It's not yellow. It's I mean, this is a darker brown, obviously, but it's got some yellow hues in it, but that's all that's showing up on the camera. But this is more like a cocoa color. This is more some like darker browns. You got and then there's some places that are like milk chocolate brown. But this is Mountain Colors ink, hand painted yarn, and what do we have here? This is called Twizzle, and it's 85% merino wool. 85% merino wool, 15% silk, and it's so lovely. It smells good too. Well, it doesn't really smell good. It smells bad. It smells like wool. But there's it's 100-gram skein, and the color is called Harmony Soft Rock. Like very earthy, and I really like it. Got some black in there too. I think this is gonna have to be a little, maybe a cowl and a hat, or mittens and a hat, or something. A hat and a cowl or a shawl. I have to see what speaks to me. So I have a couple of projects in the future that I have planned. If you watched a few episodes ago, you saw that I was working on the Duchess of Devonshire shawl by Kay Jones, and I needed to rip it out and start over. She plays with this bell. She loves it, and she like, picks it up and slams it on, lets it drop, and it like slams up against the cage. It's loud, but she likes it. So anyway, I had to, because I got really bad off on the stitch count, and so I still am going to rip it out and start over. So I plan on doing that, and also I'm probably the only person out here who has not knit the hitchhiker shawl, and I think someone gifted me that pattern. I have it printed. I don't remember if I bought it or someone gifted it, but I think someone gifted it. And I need to knit it up, and it'll be great for a variegated yarn that I have, and I haven't picked out which one, but I would like to knit it up. I think it'll be a fun, easy knit. So yeah. I also plan on getting my yarn stash on Ravelry updated. There's a lot on there that I don't even have anymore. And I was started working on it, but there's, at least I don't know. If you know how or tricks to this, let me know. But I can't figure out how to delete multiple. Like, I wish I could delete the whole stash, but I can't figure out how to do that. And most of it doesn't even have pictures. You have to go and delete it one by one. Are you sure? Yes. So it's not just like click exit, X out of it or whatever. Delete, delete, delete. Gotta click delete. Are you sure? Yes. Delete. Are you sure? Yes. Delete. And that takes forever. So I really wish there's a way to do that quickly. Ravelry has a lot of potential, and it has a lot it has a lot of good things about it. As far as being able to be organized and things like that. But I think it has a lot more potential than it gives us. So I think I think it could just upgrade some features, like little things like that, being able to delete things faster, delete multiple things of yarn, that kind of thing. Make it easier to upload pictures. Just things like that, I think, would improve Ravelry a whole lot. Ugh, I'm sleepy for some reason. Oh, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so you know everyone starts getting sleepy right now. After lunch, want to take a nap. But anyway, I can't take a nap because I have things to do. I have a few more places I want to apply to, and I have some uh things I want to do on my computer, like getting rid of, going through and getting rid of like save assignments for homework and stuff like that. I don't need that anymore, and I want to get rid of it. It's taking up space on my computer, things like that. So anyway, I hope you are all doing well. I hope you are having a wonderful Monday. I hope things are going just perfectly. Um, I hope you are still going strong on those New Year's resolutions and doing well, and that your 2016 is amazing so far. Yesterday was my dad's birthday. Turned 63. So anyway, I can't believe it's already the 11th. But anyway, um, I'm gonna keep looking for jobs. I'm not stressed out about it anymore. I know the right job will come along, and I don't want to settle and have to, move somewhere that I don't necessarily want to, and that kind of thing. And I am, like I was mentioning earlier, in a place where I don't have to worry so much about that, and I can just, focus on that kind of stuff. And my transcripts still haven't been sent or finished and sent from the school, which is annoying. So I need to call them too today. I'll probably do that while this is uploading. Anyway, hope you're doing well. Thanks again for being so awesome. I love you all. Big hugs for me. Puppy kisses from Diamond, and I I don't really know what to say about from Billy Bob. Poop on your shoulder. That's what she does to me. But anyway, um, yeah. I hope you're having a good day. Talk to you later. Bye.